Living independently as an older adult is a journey filled with self-discovery, peace, and freedom. However, it also presents unique challenges that can sometimes feel overwhelming. Many individuals share their experiences on various platforms, offering a wealth of wisdom to make this journey smoother and more enjoyable. In this video, I will share some crucial tips on what to avoid when living alone, especially as an older adult. This advice is drawn from personal experiences and the collective knowledge of many who have walked this path. I hope it serves as a comforting guide, helping you avoid common pitfalls and embrace the beauty of your own company with confidence and contentment. To start, if you enjoy this video, please like and comment with the number 2 to show your love. If you think there's room for improvement, give us a heart and comment with the number 7, so we can do better in future videos. Thank you. Also, don't forget to subscribe to After 7080 for more valuable content. Avoid complete isolation. One of the most frequently shared concerns about living alone as you age is the tendency to become too isolated. It's easy to fall into a routine where days turn into weeks without much interaction beyond the essentials. Many older adults have shared stories of finding themselves disconnected from friends, family, and community without realizing it. This is why it's important to make a conscious effort to stay connected. Join social groups, even virtual ones, or engage in community activities. It could be something as simple as a weekly phone call with a loved one, or attending local meetups. One woman shared how she started volunteering at a local shelter once a week, which not only gave her a sense of purpose but also introduced her to new friends. The key here is not to wait until loneliness creeps in, but to proactively keep social connections alive. It doesn't have to be every day, but those small, regular moments of connection can make a world of difference. To delve deeper, consider the psychological impact of isolation. Studies have shown that prolonged isolation can lead to depression and anxiety, which are particularly concerning for older adults. Engaging in social activities can significantly improve mental health and overall well-being. For instance, participating in a book club or a gardening group can provide both social interaction and a sense of accomplishment. These activities not only help in maintaining mental agility, but also offer opportunities to learn new skills and hobbies. Moreover, technology can be a powerful tool in combating isolation. Many older adults have embraced digital platforms to stay connected with loved ones. Video calls, social media, and online forums can bridge the gap when physical meetings are not possible. Learning to use these technologies can be empowering and open up a world of possibilities for maintaining relationships and even making new friends. Avoid neglecting your health. Another thing to avoid is the temptation to slack off on health routines when you're living alone. There's no one to remind you to take your medications, go for your doctor's appointments, or even get outside for some fresh air and exercise. An older gentleman shared how easy it was for him to put off little things like doctor's appointments, thinking, "I'll get to it next week," until suddenly months had passed. He ended up developing more serious health problems because he ignored his routine care. His advice: set reminders on your phone or write things down in a calendar so you don't forget. You can establish a routine for things like exercise, whether it's a daily walk or a gentle stretching routine in the mornings. Taking care of your mental health is also equally important. Avoid bottling up feelings of anxiety or sadness. Talk to someone or even consider seeing a therapist if you feel it's necessary. Your emotional well-being deserves just as much attention as your physical health. Expanding on this, maintaining a balanced diet is crucial. As we age, our nutritional needs change, and it's important to adapt our diets accordingly. Incorporating a variety of fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains can help maintain energy levels and support overall health. Cooking at home can be a rewarding experience, allowing you to control the ingredients and portion sizes. If cooking for one feels daunting, consider batch cooking and freezing meals for convenience. Regular physical activity is another cornerstone of good health. It doesn't have to be strenuous. Even moderate activities like walking, swimming, or yoga can have significant benefits. Exercise helps maintain mobility, balance, and strength, reducing the risk of falls and injuries. Additionally, it releases endorphins, which can improve mood and reduce feelings of depression and anxiety. Avoid ignoring safety concern. When you live alone, especially as you get older, safety becomes more critical. It's common for older people to brush aside concerns about home security, thinking, "I've been fine for years," but being proactive about safety can prevent accidents or emergencies down the road. A woman shared on a senior living forum about how she had a minor fall in her kitchen and couldn't reach her phone for hours. That experience taught her to invest in a personal emergency response system. These devices can give you peace of mind, knowing that help is just a button away. Similarly, make sure you have good lighting in all areas of your home, especially stairways, hallways, and bathrooms, to prevent tripping hazards. Installing security cameras or having a trusted neighbor check in on you regularly can also help alleviate any concerns. The goal is to feel safe and secure in your own home without becoming overly anxious. To further enhance safety, consider making home modifications that cater to your needs. Simple changes like installing grab bars in the bathroom, using non-slip mats, and ensuring that all walkways are clear of obstacles can make a significant difference. Additionally, having a fire extinguisher and smoke detectors in place is essential for emergency preparedness. It's also wise to have a plan in place for emergencies. This includes having a list of emergency contacts, knowing the location of the nearest hospital, and having a basic first aid kit readily available. Regularly reviewing and updating these plans can ensure that you're prepared for any situation. Avoid developing unhealthy habits. Living alone gives you a lot of freedom, but that freedom can sometimes lead to the development of unhealthy habits. It's easy to fall into patterns of overeating, under-exercising, or even drinking more alcohol than you should when there's no one else around to notice or give you a nudge. One woman once shared that, after her spouse passed away, she found herself snacking endlessly in front of the TV, simply because there was no one there to eat meals with. It took her a while to realize that this habit was negatively impacting her health, both physically and mentally. To break the cycle, she started planning and preparing proper meals, which not only helped her eat better, but also gave her days more structure. Consider setting small, realistic goals for yourself. Cook a healthy meal a few times a week. Go for a short walk daily, or start a new hobby that gets you moving. The goal isn't perfection, but balance. Be mindful of how you're treating your body and take care of yourself like you would a dear friend. To combat unhealthy habits, it's important to establish a routine that includes regular meals and physical activity. Planning meals in advance can help ensure that you're eating a balanced diet and not resorting to unhealthy snacks. Additionally, finding activities that you enjoy can make exercise feel less like a chore and more like a fun part of your day. Mindfulness and meditation can also be beneficial in maintaining mental health. Taking a few minutes each day to practice mindfulness can help reduce stress and improve focus. There are many resources available, including apps and online classes, that can guide you through meditation practices. Avoid letting your home become a burden. A big house can be a blessing when you have a family, but when living alone, it can start to feel overwhelming. Many older adults struggle with maintaining a large home by themselves, and it can become both physically and mentally exhausting. One person on a forum shared how, after her children moved out, she spent years trying to keep up with her house, feeling guilty about downsizing because of the memories attached to the place. Eventually, though, she realized that moving to a smaller, more manageable space not only gave her more freedom, but also allowed her to live more comfortably. You don't have to downsize if you're not ready, but do consider how much space you truly need and can manage. If staying in your current home is important to you, think about hiring help for tasks like lawn care, cleaning, or repairs. Your home should feel like a sanctuary, not a source of stress. When considering downsizing, it's important to weigh the pros and cons. A smaller home can mean less maintenance and lower costs, but it also requires letting go of some possessions. This can be a difficult process, but it can also be liberating. Focus on keeping items that bring you joy and serve a purpose, and consider donating or selling the rest. If downsizing isn't an option, consider making your current home more manageable. This might involve hiring help for certain tasks or investing in smart home technology that can automate some of the daily chores. The goal is to create a living environment that supports your lifestyle and well-being. Avoid losing your sense of purpose. One of the hardest things about living alone is the potential loss of purpose, especially after retirement or the loss of a partner. Many people on forums talk about feeling like they're just passing time, unsure of how to fill their days. But your life still holds incredible value, and there's always something new to learn, do, or give. Consider pursuing a hobby you've always wanted to try, whether it's painting, gardening, or learning a new language. Volunteering, as I mentioned earlier, can also be a powerful way to regain a sense of purpose. One older man shared how he became a mentor to young people in his community, which gave him a deep sense of satisfaction and connection. The key is to keep exploring. Life is full of possibilities, and just because you're living alone doesn't mean you're living without purpose. Finding purpose can be a deeply personal journey. It might involve revisiting old passions or discovering new ones. Engaging in creative activities like writing, music, or art can be fulfilling and provide a sense of accomplishment. Additionally, learning new skills or taking up a new hobby can keep your mind active and engaged. Volunteering is another excellent way to find purpose. Whether it's helping at a local food bank, tutoring students, or participating in community events, giving back can provide a sense of fulfillment and connection. It also offers opportunities to meet new people and build relationships. Avoid feeling like you have to do everything alone. One of the most common traps older adults fall into when living alone is feeling like they have to do it all themselves. It's okay to ask for help. In fact, it's important to do so. Whether it's asking a neighbor to help with grocery shopping, having family members visit more often, or hiring help for home maintenance, there's no shame in needing a hand. One woman shared how she was hesitant at first to rely on her adult children. But over time, she realized that asking for help didn't make her any less independent. It allowed her to live more fully and stress-free. There's strength in community, even if it's just a small circle of people you trust. Don't be afraid to reach out when you need to. Living alone doesn't mean living without support. Building a support network is crucial. This can include family, friends, neighbors, and even professionals like caregivers or therapists. Having people you can rely on for support and companionship can make a significant difference in your quality of life. It's also important to communicate your needs and boundaries clearly. Letting others know how they can help and what you're comfortable with can prevent misunderstandings and ensure that you receive the support you need. Avoid neglecting your home environment. Living alone provides the freedom to create a space that's entirely your own. But it's easy to let things pile up or go unattended when no one else is around to notice. Over time, clutter can become not just a source of stress, but a safety hazard. A woman on a senior living forum shared that after her husband passed, she slowly stopped caring about the state of her home, letting things accumulate and leaving projects unfinished. It wasn't until a friend visited and helped her reorganize that she realized how much her environment had been affecting her mood. Take small, manageable steps to maintain your space. You don't have to deep clean or reorganize everything at once, but keeping your living space tidy and organized will help promote a more peaceful mindset. Plus, it's safer. Reduce clutter in hallways, keep surfaces clear, and make sure that essential items like phones or glasses are easily accessible. A clean and organized environment can make a huge difference in how you feel day to day. Creating a comfortable and organized home environment can enhance your well-being. Start by decluttering one area at a time, focusing on spaces that you use most frequently. This can make the task feel less overwhelming and more manageable. Incorporating elements that bring you joy, such as plants, artwork, or cozy textiles, can also improve your living space. These personal touches can make your home feel more inviting and reflect your personality. Avoid losing track of time. When living alone, especially in retirement, days can blend into each other, and it's easy to lose track of time. You might find yourself wondering, is it Monday or Thursday? This kind of time blurring can lead to feelings of disorientation or even depression. Many people on forums have shared tips about how they maintain structure in their lives. One man explained that after retiring, he found that setting daily and weekly routines was key to giving his days purpose. He schedules regular activities like grocery shopping on specific days or takes a morning walk at the same time every day. Creating a routine can help ground you. Even something as simple as having a designated time to wake up, eat meals, or pursue hobbies can help give your days more structure and meaning. Planning out your week in advance or writing it on a calendar can also help. This not only prevents aimlessness, but gives you something to look forward to each day. Establishing a routine can provide a sense of stability and purpose. Consider setting aside time each day for activities that you enjoy, whether it's reading, exercising, or spending time with friends. Having a schedule can help you stay organized and make the most of your time. Additionally, setting goals for yourself can provide motivation and a sense of accomplishment. These goals can be as simple as completing a puzzle, learning a new recipe, or finishing a book. Having something to work towards can make each day feel more meaningful. Avoid holding on to things out of sentimentality. Sentimental items can bring comfort and nostalgia, but holding on to too many things for emotional reasons can also clutter your space and weigh you down. There's a fine balance between cherishing memories and allowing material possessions to overwhelm you. I saw a video where an older woman shared her journey of decluttering after her husband's death. At first, she couldn't part with any of his belongings, holding on to clothes, tools, and even old papers because each item held sentimental value. But after years, she realized that all these objects were preventing her from moving forward. With the help of her children, she carefully went through each item, keeping a few that truly mattered and letting go of the rest. The process was emotional, but ultimately it made her home feel lighter and more manageable. She said that it was as if she was making space for new memories rather than holding on to the past too tightly. It's okay to let go of things that no longer serve a purpose, even if they once held sentimental value. You can keep a few meaningful items, perhaps take photos of others, and pass on the rest. Decluttering in this way can be a freeing process, helping you feel more in control of your space and life. Decluttering can be a therapeutic process. It allows you to reflect on the past while making room for new experiences. Consider taking photos of items that hold sentimental value but are not practical to keep. This way, you can preserve the memory without the physical clutter. Involving family members in the decluttering process can also be helpful. They can provide support and perspective, making it easier to make decisions about what to keep and what to let go of. Additionally, sharing stories and memories associated with certain items can be a bonding experience. Avoid skipping emergency preparedness. One of the biggest oversights when living alone, especially as an older adult, is failing to prepare adequately for emergencies. Whether it's a power outage, a medical emergency, or a natural disaster, being prepared is critical when you don't have someone else living with you to share the responsibility. One man shared a story about how a sudden snowstorm left him without power for days. Although he had enough food, he hadn't charged his phone or prepared any backup lighting. He ended up feeling vulnerable and isolated, not being able to reach anyone for help. After that experience, he invested in a portable phone charger, an emergency kit, and a few battery-operated lights. Take the time to make a plan for different types of emergencies. Ensure you have a list of emergency contacts readily accessible, as well as an emergency kit with essentials like non-perishable food, water, medications, and flashlights. It's also a good idea to keep your phone charged and have a backup battery or power bank. And if you live in an area prone to extreme weather, make sure you're stocked up on essentials and know the evacuation procedures or safe places in your community. Being prepared for emergencies can provide peace of mind. Start by creating a comprehensive emergency plan that includes contact information for family members, neighbors, and local emergency services. Make sure everyone in your support network is aware of your plan and knows how to assist you if needed. Regularly check and update your emergency supplies to ensure that everything is in working order and that you have enough provisions to last for several days. This includes checking expiration dates on food and medications and replacing batteries in flashlights and other devices. Avoid financial disorganization. Another thing to avoid is neglecting to stay on top of your finances as you get older. It's easy to let paperwork pile up or to lose track of bills and bank accounts, especially when there are fewer people in your life keeping you accountable. Many people on online forums talk about the importance of keeping financial records in order to avoid stress or financial insecurity down the line. One woman shared her story of how she lost track of several automatic subscriptions and utility payments after her husband passed away, simply because he had always handled the finances. It wasn't until she checked her bank statements months later that she realized she was paying for services she no longer used. She felt overwhelmed, but after enlisting the help of a trusted family member, she was able to regain control of her financial situation. Consider creating a simple system for managing your finances. Set up automatic payments for essential bills and review your bank statements monthly to ensure everything is in order. Keep important financial documents organized in one place, and don't hesitate to ask for help if you need it, whether that's from a family member, a trusted friend, or a financial advisor. Staying on top of your finances can relieve a lot of stress and help you feel more secure. Managing finances effectively is crucial for maintaining independence. Start by creating a budget that outlines your monthly income and expenses. This can help you identify areas where you can save money and ensure that you're living within your means. Consider using financial management tools or apps to track your spending and manage your accounts. These tools can provide insights into your financial habits and help you make informed decisions about your money. If you're unsure about how to manage your finances, consider seeking advice from a financial advisor. They can provide guidance on budgeting, saving, and investing, helping you make the most of your resources. Living alone as an older person can be a beautiful experience, full of freedom and self-discovery. But it's important to navigate it wisely with a mindful approach to your health, safety, and well-being. By avoiding isolation, taking care of your health, addressing safety concerns, and seeking help when needed, you can truly enjoy this chapter of your life. Remember, you are never alone in this experience. There are countless others walking this path, and we all share in the ups and downs of living alone. So embrace your independence, stay connected, and live with purpose. This is your time to thrive. Feel free to share your own thoughts and experiences in the comments below. And if you found the video helpful, be sure to give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our future videos. Thank you for watching.